Hello traders, how are you? It's Monday. The sun is shining. It's too bloody hot here, to be honest. And I've had all my teeth pulled out. I'm exaggerating, guys, but I have literally just finished a root canal. And yeah, it's just so unpleasant. I don't know why I'm smiling or laughing about it. I feel, abused. But there you go, guys. That's the day I'm having. So, yeah, I've been a little bit distracted today, guys. I've literally been in a dentist chair for a couple of hours. So, yeah, bear with me. If I pass out, it's probably all the medication they pumped into my gums. So, yeah, the joys of root canals, guys. I know you're all interested. I know you've come and joined the live stream because you want to find out about my teeth and not about anything else. So, yeah, we're just going to talk about my teeth today. I'm only joking, guys. I wouldn't do that to you. English people have notoriously bad teeth. So, yeah, I'm no exception. Right, let's see who's in. Colin, good to be here. Good to have you here, my friend. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, US dollar, Swiss franc. Okay, yeah, we'll take a look at those, Colin. Hope you're well, mate. Song Love, we still haven't made you the Incredible Hulk yet and changed the color of your name, but we know you're a member, Song Love. Hello, Joseph. Good morning, mate. How are you? When you say good morning, Joseph, I assume you are from the States or that neck of the woods. Yeah, because of the time zone. It's actually, what is it here? It's 4 p.m. here. And for the last 2 hours, I've been in a dentist chair. I don't know if I mentioned that. Cynics, good day. How are you? Oh my, the teeth saga is still going. Yes, it is, Colin. And this is one saga I'm not enjoying. I do feel a little bit like, but yeah, let's carry on regardless. So guys, yeah, we're going to, as usual, there's no news coming out for us to look at during the live stream. There is some ISM manufacturing PMI, but that's in a couple of hours. So, must be aware of that a bit later, but nothing during this live stream for us to worry about. Yeah, so no news for us to worry about. So we'll go back to the charts. Yeah, I'm going to show you a couple of things I'm looking at, guys. I had a little look this morning, and then I've been in the dentist chair for 2 hours. Don't know if I've mentioned that. So yeah, I'll show you a couple of things I'm looking at, guys. And yeah, and we'll take all of the questions you've got. And yeah, we will do a live stream and we will enjoy it. Coprod, g'day, mate. Hope you're doing good beside the whole root canal procedure you had. Yeah, Coprod, I was doing good until the root canal. Joseph, euro, US dollar. Okay, mate, we'll take a look at that. PSJ, 12 a.m. here in New Zealand. Okay, so midnight. Right, that's it. Have you just got back from the nightclub, PS, or what's happening? Okay, so let's look at a few of the pairs you're interested in, guys. So let's start with Colin. So US dollar, Swiss franc. I'm on this chart because I'm looking at it as well. So US dollar, Swiss franc is a trade we are looking at today, guys. But we just haven't had a setup yet. All right, so if we look at the day chart with US dollar, Swiss franc, and remember, Joseph, this is highly correlated with euro, US dollar. So, but inversely correlated. Okay. So, we're still in a downtrend with this pair. And now we've sort of become in this range, really, guys. We're ranging from here to here. All right. But, we are in a downtrend, then stroke range. So I like the idea of shorts for that reason. All right. There are more reasons that I like shorts. Let me explain. So, we're below that moving average 20. Okay. Yeah. And that is dynamic resistance in this case. We've got this level that we also know is resistance. And we had this super bearish candle form. Yeah, as well. So lots of reasons to short this pair today. Okay. Sorry, I think I've got bits of teeth falling out. So yeah, lots of reasons to short this today, guys. And that's exactly what we're trying to do and take it down to the bottom of this range. Okay, simple as that. Let's look at the H4, see what that's telling us. And, you know, yeah, I mean, that's the next candle. So we've got literally 53 minutes. See how good I am at maths, until this candle forms. But if we get a H4 candle that looks something like this, I think we've got a potential trade on our hands. Yeah, so we were, you know, in this uptrend. Price has broken down a bit, you know, breaking this level at least, but potentially not this level. And now price has retraced to an area of potential value for us to take it lower. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes, guys, yeah, I know, yeah, this is a very bullish H4 candle. And just looking at that, it would be difficult to short this candle. However, this is such a large retrace. You know, when I talk about the elastic band, that H4 candle has been pulled so much, yeah, that if we do get a move, it's going to come down quite quickly. So, like I say, guys, I still like US dollar Swiss franc short. If we look at the H1, yeah, we just haven't had an entry yet. All right. So, you know, ever since price broke H1 structure, yeah, we've had nothing but buyers. Buyer, buyer, buyer. Even that's a buyer, buyer, doji, seller, but wick. So there's been no candles yet that tell me sellers have taken control of this market. All right. And that's all I'm waiting for, guys, is sellers to take control. So, yeah, I mean, what we might happen, we might get another push back up to these highs. Then we see the bearish candle, something like that, guys. Yeah. And then I'd be looking to short this pair, you know, potentially back down to this gray zone. And I would take some profit and then I'll let 20% run, guys. But yeah, still looking to short this pair. We just haven't had that candle that tells us we can sell. So that's US dollar Swiss franc. Colin also wanted to look at Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. So let's take a look at that as well, guys. Did I mention my root canal at all so far? Just checking. Sorry. So the Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar, right? So this is a real contradiction on weekly versus daily. Okay, so let me explain. So if we look at the weekly chart, all right, if we look at the weekly chart, yeah, this area here, if you ask me, is an excellent area to buy. Yeah, we were in an uptrend, potentially price is breaking down, these lows held, and then price has shot back up. So we've got higher highs, yeah, and we're in an uptrend on the weekly chart. And price has come down back to our gray zone, which is a, you know, an important support area for this pair. And we've got the moving average 20, which acts as support as well. So if I was trading only the weekly chart, I would buy this back up to here. Yeah, that's what I would do. But if we look at the day chart, we have contradiction, and we bloody hate contradiction. Okay, because this is in a downtrend. Yeah, it was in an uptrend, you know, a real aggressive uptrend. Yeah, didn't make higher highs, always a red flag. Yeah, and then when it broke these lows, guys, yeah, it was then in a downtrend because we've got lower lows, potentially lower highs here. So we're in a downtrend. All right, so we've got weekly buyers here. Yeah, and we've got daily sellers in terms of structure. So too much contradiction for me to trade this. Yeah, it's as simple as that. I would just, you know, kick this one out of touch and look at the next currency pair. Simple as that, guys. I'll be like, next one, analyze the next one. Okay, next one, you know, and I would just analyze each of my currency pairs. If you want to know my daily filter and what I look for these daily, to pick out my trades for the day, check out the VIP Discord, guys. I put something in there called my daily filter. And this is what I use to weed out the bad trades and keep the good potential setups. All right. So Aussie dollar, New Zealand, is not one of them for this reason. Okay. So yeah, I would just stay out of this pair. You potentially got a bit of room, down to here, but we've already hit that level. So yeah, I just cannot trade for that reason. Aussie dollar, New Zealand dollar. Right, who else have we got in? Joseph. Okay, Joseph wanted to look at euro, US dollar, and then Song Love. We want to look at pound. Lots of US dollar majors today. Okay, let's have a look at all the US dollar majors, guys. Let's look at euro, US dollar now. So bear in mind, guys, US dollar, Swiss franc. Yeah, so bear this in mind. When you look at US dollar majors, yeah, US dollar, Swiss franc, yeah. What was my trade idea? My trade idea was to short this pair. Okay. So from US dollar, Swiss franc, I am looking at US dollar weakness. All right. Swiss franc strength, US dollar weakness. So please bear that in mind when you look at the other majors. Okay. So let's look at euro, US dollar now. And yeah, this almost made my list as well. I potentially like this trade. Let's start with the weekly chart to buy it, that is. So if we start with the weekly chart, guys, yeah, we are in an uptrend, okay? Yeah, we've got higher lows and just about higher highs, really, okay? So structurally, we could potentially come back up to here. Okay, so weekly chart is telling us that the candles are a bit undecided. Yeah, so you've got a real bullish candle, this green bullish candle. Yeah, real bullish candle, followed by quite a bearish candle, followed by a doji. Yeah, so there's a lot of indecision with euro, US dollar. Yeah, and this indecision you can feel across all of the US dollar majors. If we then drop down to the day chart, I like it in terms of this, yeah. So, we are in an uptrend. I would say this potentially just broke that, but we've sort of held on to these lows here. All right, so these lows here are holding. Okay, and at these lows we have had a nice bullish reaction. Okay, that is actually a bullish engulfing candlestick pattern. All right, it's engulfing most of the previous candle. So if anything, I would buy this back up to this grey zone. However, a couple of things that put me off euro US dollar is this, guys. Yeah, are we seeing lower highs? Yeah, this is the problem here. Are we seeing lower highs? Yeah, we're not seeing lower lows. But are we, in kind of a descending triangle? And we're going to get something like this? Or will we get a descending triangle where price pushes out of this? And then we can take price higher. So this is what's slightly putting me off this trade. The fact that we're maybe seeing lower highs. Okay, but we're at the moving average 20. We're in an uptrend and we've got a bullish candle. So there's things I also like to buy this pair. And if you said, Tom, you have to trade this today, otherwise we will make you have another root canal, then I would buy this pair. Okay, let's look at H4. Let's try and get a few more clues. So tricky price action, guys. Yeah, I mean, is this? I'm not even sure what this H4 price structure is. Yeah, could we claim a downtrend here, back up, and we haven't broke this high? So we're still in a downtrend, arguably. Yeah, in terms of the H4, that's what it's potentially looking like. Yeah. If we look at the H1 as well, yeah, I mean, if I was, trading my normal setup, this would be a sell. Okay, so all I'm looking for, guys, is a breakdown in that H1 structure, which we get. We got lower lows, bit of a retest back to this level, plus below the moving average 20. Yeah, if you ask me now, I would short this pair. Okay, so you can see how my view has already changed from the day chart, the weekly, the day chart, down to the H4 and the H1. Yeah, there's too much contradiction there. So yeah, if anything, I would short this pair now. All right, so too much indecision, I would stay out of this market. Yeah, whereas US dollar Swiss franc makes more sense to me. So if I was to short this, this is telling us US dollar strength, which goes against what we were saying before. So you can really see this contradictions even amongst the US dollar majors. Let's look at another one, guys. Yeah, because you wanted to look at Song Love. Yes, Song Love. So Joseph, I hope that helps you with Euro US dollar. Bit of a tricky one for me right now, but I like this in terms of a short. Okay, but let's look at pound US dollar. Let's get more information about the US dollar majors. I've just looked to my right and I don't have my vodka. This is terrible. This is devastating. So yeah, let's take a look at pound US dollar, guys. Before I look at pound US dollar, if you're new to the channel, then why not come join us? Yeah, come subscribe to the channel and smash that notification button. And if I could ask everyone right now to please stop what they're doing and everyone smash the like button, please. I'll give you 2 seconds to smash the like button. Thank you. Merci beaucoup. Gracias. Dankeschön. I hope I've covered all of your thank yous. Pound US dollar. All right, Song Love. Let's have a look at this. So we're on it already. Losing my marbles. It's the root canal. So pound. Yeah. If we looked at the weekly chart, yeah, we would be thinking, let's buy this back up to these highs, yeah? Yeah, just follow this structure back up to these highs. That's what I would be seeing on the weekly chart, all right? So structurally, we're in a nice place. And look at this wick. Yeah, that's also telling us there's lots of buying pressure here. Okay, so this would indicate we could potentially buy pound US dollar back up to these highs. All right, so that's pound strength, US dollar weakness. If we look at the day chart now, yeah, the thing I don't like here is this. Yeah, so has structure broken? And I'm going to say yes, it has. So we were in an uptrend. We were nicely in an uptrend, coming back down to this level, even again. Yeah, so we're at this level. Yeah, and this level was holding. Okay, and we were thinking potentially we'll take price back up to here. But then we got this bearish candle here, guys. Yeah, and that's broken these last lows. Okay, so if we think about that for a second, that is now, if we look at this, that is now a downtrend. We've got lower lows and we're seeing lower highs here. All right. So it's difficult again, guys. Like I said in my morning analysis vid, the markets are difficult. There's lots of mixed messages, contradictions. If we are in an uptrend, there's a massive bullish candle, or if we're in a downtrend, there's a massive bullish candle. So it's really tricky today. Okay. So I would argue downtrend. Well, not argue. That is a downtrend. Structure has broke. And now this area here becomes very important. Yeah. Is this the point where we have more room to the downside? Okay. Let's look at the H4. Again, guys, look at all the time frames to get more and more clues. Okay. And I would say we're in a H4 uptrend. Bang. And then potentially back to a downtrend. Yeah, you can see, I shouldn't laugh. These markets are difficult. Yeah. So it was in a downtrend, lower highs, and then we didn't make lower lows, always a red flag. Prices come shot back up, higher highs, higher lows, and now this low here is broken. So if anything, I would be looking for shorts if we look at the H4 on its own. Yeah. And we've had quite a big bearish negative candle. If we drop down to the H1 now as well, again, similar scenario to that Euro US dollar. This is, if this trade had made my daily filter, my daily analysis, and I put it, as one of my trade ideas to short this pair, this is one of my setups. Yeah. Prices come up, we're getting a breakdown in H1 structure, a nice retrace back to this zone near the moving average 20. I would look to sell this pair. All right. So again, pound US dollar, higher time frames are telling us to buy it. Yeah. But then these lower time frames are telling us to sell it. So yeah, real contradiction across all of these US dollar majors, guys. Yeah. So I would stay out. Yeah, I would stay out. Obviously, it depends on you and your strategy. I give you what I'm seeing, guys, and I hope that helps you have a more informed decision. But it depends on your strategy. You might be a scalper. Yeah, I don't know. If you're scalping, you might have scalped from here to here and you've already made your money. Yeah, but I'm giving you the overview of the market, even down to the lower time frames. But it does depend on your strategy and how you're trading, guys. But generally speaking, people on the channel trade like I do. We're looking for structure breaks. Yeah, we're looking for the day chart is our guide. So the day chart, guys, yeah, the day chart is my guiding light. Yeah. So that will tell me if I can buy, if I can short, yeah, or I do nothing. All right, they're my three options. I also take a quick look at the weekly chart. So I look at the day chart, see what that tells me, have a quick peek at the weekly chart. And if these two make sense, I put a trade on my shortlist. And that's what I give you in the morning. But if they don't, then generally speaking, I'm not interested in those pairs. Okay. So hence pound US dollar, euro US dollar were not trade ideas for me today, but US dollar Swiss franc was. Right, what else have we got, guys? Yeah, so the editors just put join our free Discord. Yes, please do come join our free Discord, guys. So let me just say a few things, guys, about the channel. So we've got a free Discord channel. You can come and join that. It's free. There's loads of traders on there sharing ideas. We've got indicators, useful links, books, all about trading. So come join the free Discord. We've also got the VIP Discord. You do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day. You can ask me as many questions as you like, as long as I'm awake. I give you my trade ideas as and when they happen. We also have other traders, expert traders, giving their ideas. What else have we got? Yeah, we've got access to a performance coach and lots of exclusive content, guys. So come join the VIP Discord. We also do a mentorship program. So if you're interested in being coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email, guys, and we'll send you all the information about the mentorship program. Our email is in the video description. And also, guys, we've got the YouTube membership now. So if you enjoy the live streams every day, watch the daily analysis, then you can come and support the channel and become a member for as little as, I think it's like £1.50 English or just under $2, guys. All right. So yeah, we do all of these things. And if I could ask everyone right now to please smash the like button. Merci beaucoup. Okay, Colin, we'll take a look at New Zealand Canadian dollar. Okay. Please explain how you determine your stop loss and take profit levels, as well as your money management process when taking a trade. Perhaps I've asked the same question twice. No, you haven't, but you've asked a lot of questions which need a lot of information. Okay. But let's tackle a couple of those. I also need to turn down my AC. I don't think everything's no vodka. The AC is too hot. I've had a root canal. I need cheering up, guys. Anyone got a good joke? Yeah, any good jokes? Please let me know in the live chat. Right. Hi, John Burnett. Hi, Tom Vodka Man. Any idea with pound Swiss franc? Okay, we'll take a look at that as well. But no vodka today, John. Sad, really. So stop losses and targets. So let's look at this US dollar Swiss franc trade that I'm potentially looking at. All right. So let's just imagine. Yeah. Okay. I've entered on this. Let's say the H4 candle finishes like this. Yeah, and I like this H4 candle. Okay, so I'm looking to enter a trade. I'm looking for a candle that potentially tells me sellers are in control, because I'm looking to sell this trade back down to here. Okay, first and foremost, I need price to react in one of our gray zones. Okay, that's the first thing I need to see happen. Secondly, that reaction needs to be strong. Yeah, I need to see a candle that tells me sellers are in control. All right, so let's imagine this is strong enough. It could be stronger, but just for the purpose of this exercise. So I'm going to enter here. Yeah, and then when it comes with regards to stop losses, you've got a couple of options. You can you can put your stop loss or your hedge above the entry candle. Okay, this is the entry candle. All right, or to be particularly safe, you can put your stop above the last swing high. Okay, which is up here. So generally speaking, yeah, I will put my stop up here. Okay. But what I will do is I won't enter 100% of my trade. So let's say I enter about 50% here. Okay. I build a trade. If that 50% comes shooting down and hits target, wonderful. Yeah. I've got some skin in the game. I'm happy. Yeah. If it doesn't, yeah, I still have a bit of room to play with. Yeah. This room here. So let's say we don't get, yeah, price doesn't come down from this level, and then price comes back up. But then in here, we get another bearish candle. Okay. Yeah, like this. Then I can enter the other 50% here. Yeah, and keep my stop here. Yeah, because your stop is your point where you are totally wrong. And if these highs here start breaking, then I'm totally wrong. Yeah, it's higher highs on the H4, even the daily chart. That will be a daily break. So I've got this wrong. All right. But until it hits that stop loss, I'm still correct. All right. So I can enter 50% here, 50% here. So that's generally how I enter a trade and how I build a trade. All right. So let's say we're entered now. All right. Then you need to think, okay, so let me get rid of those drawings, guys. All right. So I hope you understand that. I give my stop a bit of room, but I can still, fire another shot at this trade for shorts if I get another setup. If price here, I've entered 50% here. If price comes up and I don't get another bearish candle, I don't enter. So price comes up and it takes out my stop loss up here. All right. then I've only risked 50%. Okay. So that's how I manage stop losses and, reducing my risk and, potentially getting it in at a better price if I get another entry candle. If I don't enter again. All right. All right. So we've entered here now. Let me zoom out a little bit. Okay. So we've entered here. Yeah, our stop's up here. The next thing you need to think about, but first and foremost, you think about the risk. Okay. So you need to know exactly how much you're going to risk on this trade. And this is what you are going to risk. Okay. So this entry price is 8995. This is 9020. Okay. So this is 25 pips. Okay. I hope you're ready, guys. We're going to do maths now. So this is 25 pips, but 25 pips means nothing. We're not risking 25 pips. We're risking a percentage of our account or a dollar amount. So let's say we risk 1% of our capital. And that, for the purpose of easy maths, is $100. Okay, so you have a $10,000 account. You're risking 1%, and 1% is $100. So when you enter here, when you enter this trade, you need to know what your trade size is. And it's a simple bit of maths. So we're going to risk $100. Yeah, it's 25 pips. So $100, divided by the 25 pips equals $4. Okay. All right. So this is a dollar amount. So you're going to enter, in terms of a trade size, about 0.40. Okay. So that is about $4. That will be your entry size. All right, so you enter 0.40 here. Yeah. And if you comes up and takes out your stop loss, you are minus $100. Okay. And that is managing your risk. It doesn't matter if these pips were 25, or let's say these pips were, it was 100 pips. Yeah, then you just adjust your trade size. You do $100, divided by 100 pips equals $1. Yeah, so your trade size is going to be 0.10. So it doesn't matter how big your stop loss is, you adjust your trade size. And that is risk management. That's what you're risking on this trade. You must know this mathematics. If you don't know this mathematics or what you're risking each trade, stop trading immediately, put down the mouse and focus on this for 12 years. Not 12 years, a couple of weeks will do, but just focus on this. Yeah, focus on this. Risk money management. All right. So once we've worked this out, okay, you now know you're risking $100. Then we want to think about our risk to reward. Yeah. So you're risking 25 pips. Let's say our target, let's say our first, let me get rid of all. Guys, I don't know if you want to take, maybe some of you want to take a print screen of this. Yeah, because you need to know this mathematics. I'll give you a couple of seconds to do that if you want. If you don't have to. All right. Know this maths. Okay, I'm deleting it now. So we've entered here, our stops here. Yeah, this is 25 pips, and we know that we lose $100 here if we're wrong up here. Okay. then you need to, then, you know, some traders say, oh, I want 3 to 1 or 4 to 1 risk to reward. All right. So what you're risking is always 1. And in this case, 1 is 25 pips or $100. Okay. So some traders say, oh, I want I don't trade anything less than risk to reward of 3 is to 1. Well, bully for you, but the market doesn't care what you want. Yeah, I want 3 to 1, Mr. Market. He's like, I don't care what you want. I've got to deal with trillions of people here. He doesn't care. So what you need to do is logically think about, if I'm selling, remember you are selling, shorting this, where is the next logical piece of support? Yeah. Where's the next piece of support? Because you're going to find buyers there. And if I'm selling, I don't want buyers to rear their ugly little heads. Yeah. I just want to see sellers, 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 sellers. So I would say this gray zone through here. Yeah. This would be a good area for a take profit 1. So we're going to call this a TP1. I usually have a couple of take profit areas. So let's say this area here. Okay. So this is 8966. This is 8996. This is, for argument's sake, let's just call this 25 pips. It's actually 30 pips, but I don't want to get my calculator out. All right. So let's say this is 25 pips to our first target. Now, if price hits here, we have risked 1 and our reward is 1. We have risked 25 pips and we have made 20. Oh, sorry, it's the vodka or lack of. So we've risked 25 pips, or we've made 25 pips, or we've risked $100 or made $100. Yeah, at this TP1. All right, guys. So I need a risk to reward of at least 1 is to 1. Yeah. If I get that, I'm happy. Yeah. I will take the trade. If I don't see a risk to reward of 1 is to 1, I won't take the trade. Okay. So this makes sense to me. All right. Again, you know, let's say for argument's sake, let's do this. Let me delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this, delete this. Bear with me a second, guys. Okay, so I'm going to get rid of all this. I'm going to give us a new target. All right. Let's say now our new target is this last low here, where my blue line is. Okay, so this is now our reward. Okay, this is 8920. Okay, well, that is pretty much. This is now 75 pips. Okay, so with 75 pips, I'm risking 1 and I'm making 3. Yeah, 325 is 75. I'm risking 25 pips. I'm making 75 pips. I'm risking $100 to make $300. Okay, so yeah, you need to understand this maths, guys. I apologize if some of you do and you think, Tom, I know all this, but it's amazing how many traders I speak to, and they just enter with a size that suits them. It's okay, it's not a big amount, but no, don't enter like that. Know exactly what you're risking at all times. Okay, so that is risk and money management. This is your risk to reward, etc. Yeah, and I set targets according to the next areas of support. Okay, so this would potentially be target 1, target 2, target 3. Okay, guys. So yeah, I hope that answers your question. Okay, how do you draw support and resistance? We'll look look at that in a minute. Othman, I hope I've pronounced your name correct. I probably haven't. Colin wants to look at, okay, and also Joseph wants to look up how we set up the grey zones. Let's do that first. All right, let's take a brand new pair. Let's take pound US dollar. Okay, so let's do it on a lower time frame. Oh no, let's not. I've got too many grey zones. Let's pick one where I haven't got many grey zones. Let's choose let's choose silver, because I don't trade it that often, so it shouldn't have any grey zones. Good. So it doesn't really matter. This is silver, guys. Okay, but the how I plot the grey zones is the same. So let's do a top-down approach. You didn't see those. Quickly, let's get rid of them. Let's do a top-down approach. Yeah. On how I plot grey zones, guys. All right, we've done a little bit of money management. Let's do how I plot grey zones. So I am looking at where price has reacted historically, but is also relevant to me now. Yeah, I don't care, for example, if there's, you know, an area of resistance up here. Yeah, up here. Because price is down here. Why do I care about that? I don't. Okay, so let's remove that. So on the weekly chart, guys, what interests me? And there's clearly a level through here that interests me, potentially seeing, you know, a bit of a head and shoulders pattern, potentially. Bit of a wonky one, to be honest. So on the weekly chart, this is important. And then potentially down here. And again, guys, what am I looking for? I'm looking for price to react historically. If I drew this grey zone to the left, yeah, you can see it's reacted here, but it's also reacted in the past here. All right. So I'm not interested in this price action, but I'm interested in historic reactions. Okay, so for that reason, this grey zone, I don't need to put it all the way across there, but this is a good grey area of support and resistance. Then I put this grey zone in. Why did I put this in? Well, we've got this candle, this candle, this candle, this candle, this candle, and this candle have all reacted in this grey zone. So again, it becomes an area of support or resistance, yeah, because price has reacted historically. So if price has reacted historically at a level or a zone, then, you know, most of the time we are going to see a reaction at that level. How strong it is and how far it carries on, we don't know, but we know we're going to get a reaction. All right. So I do that firstly on the weekly chart to get my bearings. All right. Then we're going to drop down to the day chart. What are we seeing here? So again, I believe, well, not I believe, I can see, yeah, there is a level through here. Okay. So we've had price react here, 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 and here. So there is a, you know, this grey zone is potentially a good area for shorts. All right. And that's all I'm looking for, guys. I mean, if you're not sure, look left. Look left. If I drag this along, yeah, you can see it was once pretty good support before. Yeah, support and resistance. Okay. So again, I don't need to have it that far. I just want to include this price action. All right. And it's reacted enough times here for me to consider this an important grey zone. All right. So I do that on the weekly, daily. I drop down to the H4. What are we seeing here? Okay, I would probably just put this in here. Yeah. Yeah. This area through here. You know, and you have got an area down here, which is potentially an area, it could be a target, you know. So this is what I'm seeing on the H4. Yeah. So this is when you get gray zones within larger gray zones. And there's no problem with that. That's fine. Yeah. Okay. But this is an area of support because price has reacted here. I was looking for other areas, but it's not clear on the H4. But let's drop down to the H1 and it might become clearer. So it has. Yeah. I would say there's a nice level through here. Yeah. So you can see price has reacted here, 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 here at this gray zone. Okay. I know my chart is starting to fill up with gray zones, but it's okay, guys. This is just, this gray zone here is just a larger gray zone. Yeah. Let me remove this one. Yeah. I would keep it in, but let's just remove it. This is what we're seeing on the H1. And because of these last highs, I would probably adjust this to take into account, yeah, some of this price action. Yeah, because price has reacted here, 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 here. Okay. So, yeah, these become my gray zones. And if I'm looking for shorts, yeah, which I kind of was on silver, then what am I looking for? I'm looking for a reaction in this gray zone. And usually I'm looking for a breakdown in structure. So this H1 is still in an uptrend, but if I get something like this, yeah, we get a break of this level. Yeah, I would look to short from here, stop here, and take price back down to this level. Because we know here as well, there's a level where we're going to find buyers potentially. Yeah. So these gray zones are basically my entry areas and my targets all at the same time, guys. All right. So I hope that helped you understand what I'm looking for with gray zones. Yeah. And if you enjoyed that, guys, smash the like button. Thank you very much. So yeah, off main, Joseph, I hope that helps you with gray zones. Thank you, Tom. I'm a beginner. It seems to me that risk management one of them. So thank you, Tom. I'm a beginner, and it seems to me that risk management is one of the most important factors. So I'm trying to understand this before I take a dip in the deep end. Yeah, that maths that I showed you earlier, that is the first thing you must understand. Yeah, you need to understand the charts and getting into good entries. But I know people, yeah, who have like a crazy high. Yeah, like an 80% win rate. Yeah, but end up losing money. Why? Because of money management. Yeah, simple as that. So they getting good trades over and over again. Yeah, but still lose money. Yeah, risk money management. Yeah, so important. Right. What else are we looking at? So, okay, so let's go back to New Zealand CAD and pound Swiss franc. Let's start with New Zealand CAD, as Colin, you are a member. And guys, if you would like to become a member, you can, basically. Yeah, we've now got YouTube membership. I think it's as little as like under $2. Yeah, but you get priority in the live chats, guys. All right. And you also get some other cool perks and emojis and things like that. New Zealand CAD. Okay, let's do a quick. So on the weekly chart, we're in this downward channel. All right. But I still think this potentially has a bit of room before it comes back down. Okay. But generally speaking, we're in a downtrend with New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar. Although this low isn't breaking. Yeah, there are buyers here. If we look at the day chart, what are we seeing? So, you know, we're still in a downtrend. Yeah, even here. Yeah, so we're at this last level here. How price reacts here will be quite interesting. I didn't want to short this because of this bullish daily candle. Yeah, that's just a bit too bullish to short. But it is at the moving average 20 and it's at a nice resistance level. So it is at a nice area to short, but look at that daily candle. Yeah, I don't want to short that. Perhaps if we get like a bit of a doji or a bit of a red candle here, we could. If we drop down to the H4, yeah, we're just seeing a build up in price, guys. This H4 structure is telling me this has a bit of room to go up. Yeah, if we look at this, yeah, we're at quite an important level here. Yeah, this is that last daily high here. So, you know, if price pushes through this with a bullish H4 candle, yeah, I think we've still got a bit more room, potentially back up to here. Yeah. But if we start getting a bearish candle and a bit of a breakdown in structure, we could also start coming back down with the day trend. So I would say right now, this level here is a pivotal level for this pair. Okay, and we will find out here if buyers are in control. Yeah, we could carry on, or if sellers are in control and we could take it lower. All right, but again, if I did take it lower, there's a level of support through here, and that would be my first target. Yeah, because I don't want to see buyers. Yeah, I just close 80% here. I'll leave 20% to run. Yeah, you don't have to close all of the trade. So yeah, New Zealand dollar, Canadian dollar, all about what happened at this level. And John, yeah, John, pound Swiss franc. Let's take a look about, Nufal. That's how I roll. What about washing something instead of a stop loss? Yeah, I mean, that's how I trade Nufal. Yeah, I use hedging and I try and wash a trade back to break even. I don't wash all of them back to break even. It's not a magic wand. Yeah, I have losing trades. And if I hedge, they tend to be larger losing trades. However, I can hedge most trades back to at least break even. Okay, but very important to know when it is a bad hedge, or it just the hedge ran away with me and day trend changed. That's when it runs away. Then I would take potentially up to a 3% loss, but no more than 3%. So, and we talk loads about this, Nafal, on the VIP Discord. So if you'd like to know more about washing trades and hedging, then come join the VIP Discord. The editor, I'm sure, will put the VIP Discord on the live chat. Right. Okay, pound Swiss franc. John, you have been waiting patiently. Thank you very much. Let's have a look at pound Swiss franc. We're going to, and before we do, guys, if everyone's enjoying this analysis, smash the like button. Everyone, right now, smash that like button, guys. It helps support the channel. Gracias. Dankeschön. I'm going to get, these are old targets, guys. Let me remove these. I don't want these misleading us. Pound Swiss franc. Weekly chart, we have a little bit of room to move into. Yeah, on the weekly chart, yeah, we came up to here, and then we were, you know, price just contracted, but then bang, it actually broke all of these highs, even this high. So this level here was broken with this candle. So technically, we are in a weekly uptrend, but we know there is resistance here. But I still think we've got a bit of room up to this gray zone on the weekly chart. All right, that's what we're seeing. If we drop down to the day chart now, This is less clear. I mean, yeah, I mean, look at the, why have I paused? Why am I going, this is bad? Because look at these wicks. Yeah. Seller, seller, buyer, seller, seller, buyer, 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 seller wick. Yeah, this is one confused little market, little pair right now. It's too much going on in there. I mean, yeah, it's so, John, you've stumped me. This is a real tricky one. I mean, let's just try and follow price action. Okay, so if we followed this, yeah, we're kind of seeing this. Yeah, we're kind of seeing potentially a breakdown, but because of this wick, we still haven't broken this grey zone, because this wick closed back into this grey zone. And even this big red bearish wick didn't break these lows. So for me, you know, it hasn't broken daily structure. Yeah. I mean, if anything, you know, because of this, it's still holding, and it's more like this, guys. Yeah. But again, it's tricky, but this is held onto this low. But looking at wicks and wicks alone, look at that. I would say there's more selling wicks and selling candles. Selling wick, selling candle. I would say sellers are slowly taking over from buyers. All right. That's what I would say with this pair. Let's look at H4 for more information. Yeah, I mean, even here, you know, we're seeing, we were in a H4 downtrend, but even this is in an uptrend now. Okay, so, you know, but we're at a high. Yeah, does it have a bit more room up to this grey zone? Let me pull this grey zone along. Yeah, it probably does, guys. Yeah. I mean, first and foremost, John, let me get this clear. I would not be trading this pair. Yeah, I've been looking at this for a couple of minutes and I'm not really sure what's going on. So, you know, when I say I'm sure, I'm sure that the price action is disgusting. So I stay out. Yeah. Yeah. So simple as that. So the price action is just keeping me out of this trade. H4 is in an uptrend. Potentially we could come back up to this grey zone. Yeah, if we look at the H1, what are we seeing? Again, you know, lots of buying pressure really today, guys. Yeah, just look at all of those candles. So if I had to trade this, which I wouldn't, I would avoid this like the plague. I would avoid this like a root canal. Yeah, then, yeah, I think if we break this high, potentially we can take price a little bit higher. Okay, but you've got to bear in mind, guys, this is also nice psychological level, this 1,400. So yeah, stay out of this, John. Stay out. Yeah, if we get a break, okay, we could take it a little bit, you know, and then if price starts breaking down, you know, that is just as likely to me. It's not clear who is in control. All right, so I know you had to wait for that, John, and it was quite uneventful, but pound Swiss franc, I'd just stay away. Yeah, look at that day chart. On the day chart, if anything, yeah, looking for shorts. All right. So, guys, yeah, we're going to call it a day there. If you've enjoyed the live stream, I hope you have. Smash the like button, guys. Thank you all for joining me. I always enjoy all of your questions, guys. I'm back tomorrow, same time, so get all your questions ready then. And I'll see you tomorrow, guys. Have a great trade.